everybody. This is a new episode of the Out of Bounds podcast. I'm here joined by my co-host as usual, starting with my boy.
It's your boy Blake Hutch. What's going on?
It's the leading lady Tia J.
Hey man, it's your boy Lance with the chance.
And it's your host with the most, Truly Humble, aka Wilson Cheney. And we're gonna start off with our men's basketball team. So man, there's a lot of things I can say about our men's. We saw that great game against them against Alabama State at home. And then they went on and just dropped the next two games. But one big thing about that was our star player, Tyreek Armstrong, he is down with an injury, so he's been out of commission for the past two games. And just recently against Alcorn, we got beat 90-75. And man, it was pretty ugly, but what did y'all see from the game that kind of stood out to y'all?
Well, I'm going to say, we tried to we lost our consistency. I feel like after our home game, we went on the road twice and without our starting guard, kind of lost ourselves. I feel like we were in rhythm, with Tyreek on fire. And now that we lost him, he's kind of galloping at the end of the home game. I feel like we just lost ourselves in the last two games, the final stretches. Lost our consistency as far as jump shots. We were hot. I'm talking about barely missing from three. Now it wasn't looking too pretty. So I feel like we just lost ourselves.
Yeah, it's like what Blake said, I feel like we just lost ourselves. Like Tyreek is a real key asset to our team. So I feel like he controls the game. So I feel like losing him, that kind of like hurt us real bad. So, yeah, man, losing Tyreek ain't a good look for us. But, SWAC tournament plays about to come up, so we got to pick things up for sure.
I feel like even though y'all said that we've lost ourselves, I feel like some other players have actually found themselves. So a big shout out to the freshman Jameer Reddish scoring his career high 20 points. So even though, like y'all said, we don't have Tyreek Armstrong, there's definitely some bench players that can come off the bench and they just need to prove themselves on the court and step up for the team as a whole. Because obviously, we did lose Tyreek, so that's definitely a big minus. But definitely just look at our bench and play off of that.
Yeah, like Tia said, there were some players from our bench that really, really step up. And the freshman Jamar Reedus, he's been a player that I've been watching all year. And every time we get through with our reporting stuff and our stand-ups, he's always on the court shooting shots. And that's one thing that really stuck out to me. As a basketball player, if you're that type of player that stays after every practice, first one in, last one out, putting reps every single day, it is bound to pay off. And that's what he's been doing this whole time. So I think with Tyreek gone and him getting more minutes, I think he could really, really step up on this end.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, for sure.
And also Eden added in 24 points in that game too as well. He's been stepping up pretty greatly in the paint too as well. But Coach Jones said that he was proud of his recent play, and his recent play in the post, rebounding, is something that's really uplifted the team as of late. So we have a face-off on Tuesday against Alabama State. It's going to be another rematch, so make sure y'all come up to HPNE, show out.
That's a dub.
Support our Tigers, man.
Yep.
It should be a dub.
That's a dub.
It should be. But it's March Madness. We ain't got no choice but to get dubs.
Factual.
Exactly. Now, last but not least, on women, though. Now, that's a team that came back with vengeance this game.
Oh, yeah.
They beat Alcorn 81-67. In the game before that, they lost a very, very tough game against Southern by 2. And from what I've been hearing, they came in that game with a complete intensity and just came with a vengeance. You got Siani dropping a near triple-double with 30 points. You got Nia adding 16 and 16. I mean, what you got to say about our girls, man?
They can't guard her, man. 30 points. 38 and 8? Come on. That is unguardable. Bro. WNBA, man. Hey, we need it. Real talk, man. Nia has always been bringing that intensity all year.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nothing new. You know what I'm saying? So with those two, that's a two-woman problem.
Yeah, them two.
Oh, yeah.
They've been balling all year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they keep this up. We probably might be looking to get this SWAC championship. So, hey, Siani, now you got to keep doing your thing for sure.
Yeah, I just feel like our whole ladies team has just been having a real good season. So they just need to keep that up.
Yeah, Siani and Nia, I feel like those two, it's literally a match made in heaven because as soon as I came to TSU and saw Nia play, I'm like, man, if she just had a dynamic point guard that knows how to feed the ball, but also knows how to score on her end too when need be, the team would be unstoppable. And we're seeing that right now.
That's what we're seeing.
Especially on the fast break. Nia coming down court on the side, Siani going in the middle dribbling, then Nia cuts to the paint, give a sweet pass. Like, it's just all beautiful when you see them two play together. It's a chemistry that's really going to carry us through the swag, I feel like.
Exactly, especially how much Siani can get to the free throw line. I'm looking at her box score is 15 to 16 at the free throw line. So the fact that you can get to the line that much is showing how effective you are on the court in different spots on the court. So good props to her, and also Taya Bridges off the bench. She bringing that firepower, 16
Always.
points. She keep that up in the swag. It's over. I'm talking about over.
You can't forget about Shelly with that 3-point, though. Lance, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What you-
man, look, she
gonna
every
shoot,
time
bro.
she get that ball at that three, she just be throwing it up and it goes in.
Go in.
Like I be just shocked. Like just keep she need to just keep on doing that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, our girls are definitely finna play on a high level too, and they play on Tuesday as well against Arkansas Pine Bluff, a team that we smacked last time. Lost the first game, but in the second game we smacked them 77-46. So them coming to HPNE, you think it's gonna be another dub too? I mean,
Come on, we don't lose at home. So.
I like
Ain't got
that.
no
Yes,
choice.
sir. I
We
love
don't lose at home. It's more like I said, it's March Madness. So from here on out, we gotta get nothing but wins. So
got to is the only option. So shout out to our men, shout out to our women.
yeah, for sure.
And now on the softball, they recently just got through with the Longhorn Classic, and they lost against UT 13-5, man. And it was a game that they were close at first. Like, it was some point in the game that we were tied with UT.
At the second batting, right?
The second inning.
I mean, second inning.
Yeah. Even then, we got close to the hometown like that, man. And I was just talking to my boy the other day, saying, like, if we beat UT this weekend, I would go crazy.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. It's still...
I mean, I feel like it's a good thing for our team to play a powerhouse university like that. You got to think about it. UT's softball team is top 10 in the nation. So the fact that we playing them, it's like, oh, okay. And we're actually getting runs. You know, it's not like it's a shutout. So I feel like playing difficult teams like that builds our team confidence. So
Exactly.
that's a good thing for the softball team to do.
Yeah, I look at games like this as just confident building games. Like, the tougher the opponent we play, it'll get us ready for swag. So games like this, even if we if we win, that's good too. But even if we lose, that's cool. So when we get into swag play, it'll be easy, like a walk in the park.
Exactly. And I need to give a big shout out to 2 freshmen on the team. That's right, 2 freshmen. They went home with SWAC Player of the Week, Crimson Davis and Jasmine Gendorf. I hope I didn't butcher that last name. But those 2 have been playing pretty well. And just that 2 freshmen win SWAC Player of the Year, that tells you a lot about the team.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of players already that's juniors and seniors that won preseason SWAC first team and second team. Now we got freshmen racking in awards. Man,
Yeah, the future is bright for
The
TSU.
future's bright. The longevity is nice.
For sure.
really bright. I can't wait to see what we can get from our girls later in the season. So it's really gonna be a sight to see. So on the baseball, we recently just finished a series with Grambling State in which we won 2-1. One game we won 11-5, and the second game 13-5. And one of the best players that came from that series is Oscar Ponce. In 2 back-to-back games he's been very, very well. Hitting 4 for 5 at bat, and has been really making a fed out there in the diamond. So, man, shout out to our boys too. They've been doing work too. And SWAC's been starting for them too, and they've been showing a lot of impressive stuff out there on that diamond. So I really like what I've been seeing out there for them.
I feel like the season going by so fast. I didn't even notice. Like, it's,
For me,
all these games already, man.
Started swag.
Yeah, SWAC play is already starting, so I feel like the boys got to pick it up. Our record is not so nice, but it's on to a good start. We got some batters on fire right now. So
and so far we're 4-3 in the SWAC. So it's just not starting technically, but with baseball being how it's being, it's gonna be a long, long season. It's gonna be plenty of games being played. So our boys are gonna show out.
Yeah, for sure. And also to the TSU students out there, make sure you go support your baseball and softball team,
yeah,
just like you do your basketball.
exactly. We need all the love we can get out
We
there.
need all the love.
Y'all gotta show them some love, man. That's how we win games.
Exactly. Fans support equals games. And hey, for our football team too, we need support from them too. You feel me?
I'm not even gonna get on that subject today,
Come
bro.
on,
I'm not doing this.
Spring
today.
ball about to come on. Come on now.
I need to get out there. I'm gonna get out there. Hey man, your boy like Hush. Get out there, man.
Hey, go out in the whole line, bro. Like I said.
Nah, I'm doing linebacker, dog. I'm gonna be out there, man. Stay out there to him. We're gonna change this record from 0 something.
We're winning 4 games or 5
Yeah,
games.
I
That's
said
my
about 5.
prediction. But
Hey, only way you can go is up.
exactly. You can't get no lower than
You know,
that.
I think Michael Vick left us some sauce. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be good.
Hopefully.
You really spat some knowledge into Devin Williams too, saying you gotta lead this team. You finna be the number one guy. I feel like he be real fired up. So
I can't wait to see what's speaking that real.
sure was. So after the break, we will touch on non-TSU sports. So after this commercial break, we will be right back. Do you guys enjoy a great brand of basketball played out on the highest level? Well, look no further than the 3rd annual No Excuses Pro-Am Tournament, an event held by the No Excuses Fund and the Next Pro League. This tournament is a highly competitive one, as on June 27th and the 28th, players from the NBA, semi-pro, and overseas are set to battle it out in Houston and play for the grand prize of $6,000. This event will be held at the Fondy Rec Center, located on 110 Sabon Street, Houston, Texas. It's a show that you don't want to miss, so pull up, be loud, and enjoy some great hoops, because at the Next Pro League, they bring their game, not the excuses. And welcome back to Out of Bounds, everyone. We're about to touch into the non-TSU sports, but before then, I just want to give a special spot to my boys over there at the Sneaker Den. Got my guy right here, Dallas Hunt. He's the CEO, founder, pretty much everything there is to it, this Sneaker Den.
What's up?
Boy AP. What's good with you, man?
What's up?
So tell us about your event coming up, man.
All right, so April 3rd, we got an event called the Sneak It In Kick Fest. It's about to go down. We got vendors set up. We got sneakers coming out, food, drinks, DJ. It is also for Spring Fest, so make sure y'all come out for sure. Also, if you want to be a vendor, follow our Instagram at the @sneakerdin_, or follow me, Retro Boomin' XX, for all the information. You most definitely can get it, and we'll go from there. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all better come out. Hey, that event gonna be pretty nice too. It's gonna be a lot of nice shoes on block, man. A lot of shoes for sale too.
A lot of shoes for sale. Buy, sell, trade, everything. If you come in with some K-Swiss on, you can leave with some ones. You got the bread.
It's like that.
It's like that.
But hey, like I said, quick shout out, Sneaker Den, you feel me? Gotta show love, represent. So now on to non-TSU sports. Recently, the Houston Roughnecks just dropped off the Seattle Dragons.
Yes, sir.
32-23. Shout out to Roughnecks, man.
Man, shout out to those Houston Roughnecks, man. They doing their thing for sure. Like I said, the XFL championship will be in Houston, so hey, if they can do that, that'll be something to see. Shout out to PJ Walker doing his thing. Hey, I really think he could really play in the league.
I think he could start.
Man, shout out to my boy Wilson, man. He said PJ was gonna be the next Russell, and now it's been reports that the Seattle Seahawks want him as their backup behind Russell. So shout out to you, bro. You called it week
you
one.
called it for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So
I see Russell Wilson and PJ.
Man, you gotta see his game in them, man. They both short, they both agile, they both got a strong, accurate arm. I mean, they have good pocket awareness. Like, man, there's everything. He has everything you have in an NFL quarterback. And when I say he could start, people was like, no, he can't start. He can't start. Yes, he can. Out of all the open positions in the league, you telling me PJ can't find one open spot to play as a starter?
I think PJ could start. I mean, I don't think he can do the same thing he's doing in the XFL and the NFL, but I feel like he could start. He'll be a good asset to an NFL team for sure.
yeah, definitely. It would have to be what's the word? Quick tempo offense though. It had to be something like the Titans. That wouldn't work. You know, they do pro offense.
Yeah.
That wouldn't work at all. Like, he would have to be better off in like a spread or West Coast.
Yeah.
But you know, he could do it though. You know what I'm saying? Look at maybe the Chargers look at him or something like that. You know, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, that could work too. That could work. I mean, Cincinnati, Oakland, if you feel like giving away.
Oh, whoa. Cincinnati got Joe Burrow coming. Relax.
Well, yeah.
Go Tigers.
Yeah. Hey, can't forget number 4, man. Can't. So now on to the NBA. Just recently, last night was the Battle of L.A.
Yes,
Clippers
sir.
versus Lakers. And the Lakers walk out with the dub, 112-113.
I told y'all, man. Hey, the Lakers have a purpose this season.
Mhm.
I told y'all who they doing it for.
Oh, yeah. You know the deal.
I guess, bro.
And people keep talking about Clipper this, Clipper that, but let's talk about, man, LeBron, he's been doing his thing. Giannis came to the Staples Center. The bus came to the Staples Center, and, you know, LeBron did his thing, and he did his thing against the Clippers. All I got to say is, you better watch out for the Lakers, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. So with all this going on with the
y'all.
Lakers and this stuff about Braun, do you think he's entered himself in the MVP conversation at this point?
Yes.
He never left the NBA
Right. He
conversation.
never left. I
It's
feel like he
LeBron.
would always
It's
be in
King
there.
James. He
LeBron
been
is
the
gonna
MVP.
always be in the MVP.
Always.
Yeah, like since he
It's
got
just-
since that Spurs series in 07, he's been MVP conversation.
every year.
Definitely.
So, facts. It's
Mhm.
just-
Understandable. But don't you think it's weird that okay, LeBron is the best player in the world. We all know that. Undisputed.
Agreed. Mhm.
But I'm just thinking like the narrative of him being in the MVP conversation is more pushed now. So because earlier in the year we heard different candidates that was in the MVP race. At first you heard Kawhi versus Giannis when the season started. Then you heard Luka versus Giannis. You heard Harden versus Giannis. And now it's LeBron versus Giannis. I feel like him with his name being in it, I think it's kind of like an attempt to dethrone Giannis or give him a reason not to win MVP because LeBron was great. But I feel like he's not at that point where he's not in that position that he could win MVP over Giannis. I feel like.
Well,
yeah, no.
That's-
I understand exactly where you're coming from. I still feel like Giannis is gonna get it, but LeBron is in that race for sure.
Yeah.
He's like right there,
Mhm.
right behind him.
Well, I
Mhm.
think we found the blueprint to stop Giannis. Giannis hasn't been going crazy for the past 3 games. You lock down the baseline. He likes to go baseline. You shut that down.
Mhm.
You shut down a little spin dunk he does, and he's stoppable. It's been proven the last 3 games. I don't know. LeBron has never been stopped. I'm just saying.
What
That's a good point.
Giannis is doing with the Bucks this season is crazy. Like, what's their record? I think they only lost.
They only lost.
They're like 57-8.
They only
57
lost
to 9.
11 games.
Oh, it's 11 now.
Yeah,
Oh.
They're 53.
They lost against Phoenix.
Yeah, they're 53 and 11.
Phoenix.
That's ridiculous.
How you lose
right?
against Phoenix? Who does Phoenix have?
Hey, shout out my boy D Book though. Don't,
Hey, it's
don't
the
disrespect
NBA.
my
You
dog.
can lose at any given night. So, but yeah,
By any team.
by any team. But with Giannis leading the Bucks to 53 and 11 losses, like that's crazy. So I still feel like he's front runner up for sure. Front runner for the MVP for sure. But LeBron is right there.
Mhm.
I understand that.
Yeah.
It's just I just been seeing everything from the media saying, "Oh, LeBron's winning MVP now," or he's over Giannis for MVP now. I'm like, y'all were not saying this a couple months ago, but okay, that's cool. But on with the NBA, we gotta talk about James Harden. There's something wrong with these Houston Rockets, man, and more
Mhm.
specifically James Harden. In one game against the Hornets, about like 3 games ago or so now, he had a quadruple double in turnovers. With turnovers. And for the season he's having, everybody saying he should be an MVP. He's definitely not playing like one right now. He's definitely falling off. And the team's on the show for it too.
Huh?
He has.
Huh? Hey, man, look. Just because the turnovers don't mean nothing. That's one game. We're going to just, act like we got amnesia. We're going to
There's
forget
a whole
about it.
stretch for the past 6 games where he averaged 29 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds, and he's shooting only 30% from the field.
It's
20
fine.
from 3.
That's fine. We all have our shooting slumps during the season. He's still leading the league in points per game at 35. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just knock him. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
don't you
just,
think that first round exit looking a little spicy right now? You
relax,
feel me?
relax. Let's just say they're gonna meet Utah first round.
I was arguing with my homeboy last night. And I think Utah could beat him. I think they have a chance to beat him this year.
Man, I'm gonna say this about the Rockets. We all know what James Harden can do. We all know what Russell Westbrook can do. But what y'all gonna do in the playoffs? That's my only concern with them. They show up every year in the regular season, but when playoff time comes, it's like they fold. So
That's how you feel, Houston
Like a
native.
lawn chair.
That's how you feel, Houston native.
I'm just keeping it real. I mean, am I lying? Am
You're
I
not
lying?
lying. He's telling
I mean,
100% true.
I mean, when playoff time comes around, it's like they just fold up. So are they gonna break? Are they gonna break that curse? Or they gonna do something about it? I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do it this year. I think it's either out of the Lakers and Clippers. They got the West on lock.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's gonna happen this year. I don't. Man, the Rockets.
It's not looking too good. I don't think, honestly.
I feel like that Capella trade even dug them deeper
Yeah,
too.
the facts that right
Yes.
there.
And I already told you my spiel. That's the worst move in
yeah.
franchise history.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now.
That's looking more and more true as I see every single game.
Mhm.
Because they just got killed by Orlando last night too.
Mm.
So it's like, man, there's no telling with this team.
Yeah.
And now on to the rookie race. Lance, earlier in the show, you were talking real heavy about Zion. So with that being said, do you think that he has a chance to snatch a Rookie of the Year from John Morant with the games he's been playing?
Don't switch it up now,
No,
because
no,
he
no,
was.
I'm gonna keep it real. He has a chance, but Ja Morant, he's been on another level. He been playing the whole season, so I really can't say that. But I don't know. Zion really just gotta like just go crazy these last couple games. Like he just gotta like just go crazy. I'm talking about like 40 points a game type play. Like
You think if the Pelicans somehow win out or win like a good amount of their games and take the playoff spot from Memphis, you think they'll award it to him then?
oh yeah, facts. Like you have no choice but to. Look what you just said. What he did. Like took the playoff spot from Memphis. Like yeah, you ain't got no choice but to give him to Zion. I think, but we all know Zion would have played the whole season. He would have got it for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I've been looking at Ja Morant's play, and he's beat LeBron. He's beat James Harden.
He's went up
He's
against
beat-
some of the best players
Exactly.
and like has
And
Help-
he showed up,
help
and,
them.
and they're
Oh, yeah.
showing their respects too. It's like, wow, like keep going,
Mhm.
keep going. Like, you know, you might want to, like Russell was talking to him, like, you know, you ain't gotta take off on everybody, but you know, just keep playing how you play.
Not
So,
to hurt him, so shit.
Obviously-
Ja Morant missed a lot of missed dunks.
yeah,
He had
he's
a lot
taking a
of
risk on his
Definitely.
body
He
too.
had a lot of posters. he could've
Definitely
missed.
missed.
He missed them, so.
Like, Ja, you really need to be careful with Bobby because I know he's super athletic. Them one bad fall, man,
And
that
it's
might
over.
take
That's
it.
That's
your
the career.
career.
That's the career.
And that's
Jinx
what
you on
Rush
Minnesota.
Yeah, and that's what Rush tell him too. Like, boy, slow down. We know you're athletic, but sheesh. And now on to the nitty gritty part. There has been a lot of talk about our recent crop of young talent in the NBA, and most of them are under 25. And I compiled a list of players that's under 25 and the crew members. They listed them out from 1 to 5. I'm just gonna give the floor to them. Blake, what is your top 5 under 25?
All right, man.
Top 5.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you real simple. You know, starting at number 1, Jason Tatum. Let me tell you, this man is literally Paul George reincarnated. I've never seen a person that young lead a team in scoring at that level. Like again, I know he's in the East. Okay, we get it, but he's averaging 26 a game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. That's pretty solid to me. I feel like that's way more than all-star. That's superstar level. He's playing like he's really a superstar right now. At number 2, I'm gonna go with Luka. Luka is leading the league in triple doubles.
Good too. What?
Leading the league in triple doubles. Come on, that says a lot. That says a lot. He got more than LeBron. Number 3, okay, I'm gonna go with Ice Tray. You know what I'm saying? The great value, Steph Curry. Shout out.
Wow.
I mean, technically,
What?
technically it is. Technically,
Am I lying?
it fits.
I mean, nah, you're right about Trae Young, but him
This is
at
a great
number
value. Was disrespectful.
Yeah.
At number 3?
Yeah, number 3, bro.
All right, keep going. Keep going.
Like I said, great value, Steph Curry, man. Hey, look, he can do everything Steph can do. You know, just on the wrong team. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Ben Simmons. He is, he's a beast. I mean, he's 16. He's a point guard. Like, you can't guard the man. I mean, if you can let him out there in the perimeter on his own little island, that's cool. But if he develops a shot, he's unstoppable. Just saying. And last but not least, Zion. I put you at 5 because if you don't lose weight, bro, you're not gonna make it.
He doesn't need to lose weight, son.
He has a good 7
Maybe
years.
10 to
He
15,
doesn't.
maybe.
He doesn't need to lose.
I
weight.
say 7 years.
Have you ever seen anybody that size move like him or jump like him?
Nobody.
Sean
But we
Kemp?
haven't seen it for 6 years.
Sean Kemp probably,
So-
but that was it.
Man, why y'all wishing?
We're not wishing him bad.
Man,
I'm not wishing bad on
You
him,
tryna
brother.
help
I'm
him.
just saying.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to- Zion, if you ever hear this podcast, you don't need the news. You need to gain more weight, gain more muscle to the point.
305.
To the point, ain't nobody
Damn.
want to get
Damn.
in front of you. That's what I feel like.
I don't know, man. His knees gonna be busted in 7 years. Though,
Yeah,
so
I
he's at
don't-
least 20
He
pounds.
gonna be
Hey,
good.
knock on wood.
He
Knock
gonna
on
be
wood,
good. In
though.
5 years, we're gonna be talking about him the best player in the league. So yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to it, bro. I'm gonna hold you to it. That's my 5 though. Yeah. My 5.
Interesting. All right, Tia.
Okay, my top 5. First, I'm gonna go with Ja Morant. I just feel like he's been playing really, really good as a rookie, and he, like you said, like we were saying earlier, like he's been competing with some of the best in the league, and he holds his own. So I definitely like him. Number 2, I have Trae Young.
Ice Tray.
Yeah, I like his play.
Yes, sir.
He's real smooth. The last 3 really no order. I like D'Angelo Russell. Brandon Ingram and Carl Anthony Towns.
No Jason Tatum, no Luka, no Ben Simmons.
no.
Look, this is my top 5.
This
Y'all
should be
can
better
have your
because
own top
She
5.
don't
That's my
show
top
love
5.
to the bigs.
I do.
Uh,
I do.
This is like
But
disrespect, man.
there's no disrespect.
It's disrespect. Right
No.
there, for sure.
Yes,
Well,
John Morant as number
Let me go ahead
1.
and give y'all
I
my
didn't
top
last a
5.
little year.
Let me go ahead and give y'all my top 5. I was gonna say in no order, but since they got their orders, I'm gonna go ahead and do my order. So, number 1, I got Jason Tatum. Yeah, he's just different. Like
different.
he's just different. That series when they played against the Cavs and how he was going against LeBron, he's something special. Number 2, I got Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is pretty much LeBron with no shot. If he gets a shot, he's easily top 5 in the league.
Agreed.
Easily top 5.
Benjamin, number 2.
He's number 2. Number 3, I got Luka. Luka, yeah, that man, he's just been on another level for sure. He's different. He's young. He's very young, and he's up there with. You could easily say he's probably top 10 the way he's been playing. So I got him at number 3. Number 4, I got my man Zion. Zion Wilson. He's just, he's just next. He's just up next for sure. 5 years, he will be the best player in the NBA. And number 5, I got Trae Young. Yeah, Trae Young. He's like pretty much Steph Curry, the next uppercut Steph Curry. Yeah, the league is
Definitely in good hands.
in good hands for sure. We ain't got to worry about LeBron leaving in a couple of years because we got players like Zion and John Morant. The league is in good hands for sure.
I heard some really, really interesting lists. Like, very, very interesting, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me touch my first before I get into it. Let me touch my first.
Talk to me, Will.
So,
Yeah, talk to me.
I'm going to start from 5 up. Number 5, I'm going to stick up Carl Anthony Towns. Now, this is a player that could
Trash.
be much.
Anyways,
Dang.
because that's in my top 5 too.
That man trash,
He's
dog.
not trash.
On a
That
bad,
boy trash.
He's
He a crybaby.
not.
Anyway,
on a bad team? I mean, that's the
Right.
thing about Cat, though. He'll be a lot higher on his list if his team was successful because he got the numbers. I mean, he's been averaging 20 and 10 for like the past 3 years. He's a 3-time All-Star. He has a lot of potential, can stretch the
Boom.
floor. Like, I mean, he'll be a lot higher if his team will win. Like you said, like his team is the one bringing them down. And on number 4, I got my boy Ice Trae. I mean, he came out the gate this year averaging 30 points, shooting great from the field, and like Lance said, he the next coming to Trae Young. I mean, next coming to Stephen Curry, excuse me. And I've been really seeing some impressive things in this game. But again with Cat, the team isn't that good. But in a couple of years, the Hawks really, really got some pieces to really blow up them to become one of the next best teams in the East. So I'm sure in a couple of years he'll blow up his status, especially. And number 3, and this is somebody I haven't seen on nobody's list yet, Brandon Ingram.
He's in my list.
Hey, we- okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
We low key kind of have the same list, but not really. But go ahead.
Low-key, yeah.
Whew.
But Brandon,
Anyway, yeah.
But Brandon Ingram, he's really been hooping on a different level lately. First time All-Star. It was a player that I was real skeptical about at first because in LA he was super inconsistent. Like, you don't know what kind of game we're gonna get out of him. But in NOLA, he's really been blowing up with his game. And I feel like the only way is up for him. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things in this game that he could grow from to make him one of the top players in the league. And number 2 actually, I have Devin Booker.
He's my honorable mention, by the way.
Honorable
He's my
mention.
honorable mention.
Oh man,
You know,
Shout out D-Book.
Shout out D-Book. No, real life. Shout out D-Book. No. Like, seriously. Hey, man. Shout out D-Book, man. He a soldier. He a soldier out there. He's just on the wrong team.
Yeah, he's just on the wrong team.
He's honorable
He's
mention.
one of those guys that flew under the radar because he's on a bad team. But everybody forgets he dropped 70 points at 20 years old. He's one of the youngest players in the league to reach 50,000 points. And the fastest, too. Faster than Braun and KD.
50,000.
Not 50,000.
Boy, I'm about to say, boy,
5,000,
hold on
excuse
now.
me.
5,000.
Okay.
But he's the youngest and
50.
fastest to reach 5,000 points in the NBA. Right now he's sitting at 8,000. And he's only 23 years old. So the type of player that Devin Booker is, if you surround him with the right group of guys, the right system, I feel like he'll become one of the top shooting guards in the league. And I feel like he should be considered that right now. But with the team being bad,
Right.
it kind of hurts it a bit. And with number 1, my boy Luka Doncic.
Boy, you about
There
crazy.
goes Luka.
Well,
That's
where's
number
Tatum?
I was
1.
gonna get on your list too.
Where's Tatum? You
I
know,
respect Tatum, but at the end of the day, this is first.
I don't think you respect him, bro.
I respect him, but in
You
hindsight,
can't respect.
But
him.
do you know
he's not in your top 5?
but do you know what's different between him and all the other players on there?
you put Cat over Tatum.
Yes.
That
No.
is disrespectful,
Yes.
bro.
This is Tatum's first year averaging over 20. These dudes on this list been doing this for at least 3+ years, except for Trey and Luka. But the thing is, they're doing it on a scale that's higher than a lot of elite players in the league. That's the only difference. But Luka though, man, y'all already know how I feel about Luka Doncic this year. This man, 21 years old and arguably a top 5 player in the league already.
Yeah,
So,
I give you that for sure.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. But
Hey,
he's not a
man.
top
who
5.
did you rank number one?
He's
This,
not
you
a
ranked
top
Tatum
5.
Tatum's
He's
number
not a
one.
top 5 player.
over
Who's your
Luka?
number one?
Tatum.
Oh,
Over
Yeah.
Luka though.
I had
Hey,
John
in the
Morant.
comments, let me know who got the top 5 best list. I believe it's me, but you can,
I feel
You
my,
can
my
agree.
list kind of solid.
Or
you know?
disagree.
I think my list is pretty
Dude,
solid.
You had Trey Young over Zion. Like, that's disrespectful right there.
Not too disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
It's not too
Look,
disrespectful.
it's not.
But Trey Young like 5'11", like 1'8". I'm bigger than him.
Okay, and can you play like him?
You can't
no.
shoot like him.
Exactly.
You can't pass like him.
You
I shoot
can't.
better than him.
No.
You better ask about me.
Get out of here. No.
Ask about me. I shoot better than Trey Young.
We need
You
to
better
take-
ask about me for sure.
need to
There's
I
no
hope Trey- I hope
comparison
Trey
with
Young
you and
stumbles
Trey
upon us
Young.
on this podcast one day,
Ask
bro,
about
because
me.
man,
Ask about me.
There
for
are some
sure.
other people on the list that we didn't get to, but like Kristaps Porzingis, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander,
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. Shout out to Spider. I mean, y'all solid, but I guess I didn't make the list.
there's some guys on this list that if it was a different situation, they would crack top 5. Because I have one.
You said what?
If somebody was on this list was in a different situation, would they crack top 5? Because I feel like if Porzingis he didn't tear his ACL, he would be a top 5 player under 25 right now.
Hmm.
I feel like
Yeah, Porzingis for sure.
that dude was monster.
Like D-Book easily.
In a different situation, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, those my two.
I like the Canadian sniper. I don't know his real nickname, but Jamal Murray is my guy.
That actually might be the new nickname because that sounds a lot better than what I heard from him.
Yeah.
So that could be a good thing, really. And I was finna get on about Ben, but it's like, man, maybe I'm just a Ben Simmons hater. 'Cause that's what
Oh, wow.
that's what everybody's been telling me.
Why,
Like,
why,
what?
why you hate Ben? What he do to you?
Is it because he's not American? Like, what is it?
Yeah, like what he
No,
do
no,
to you?
Luka not American. You see how I am with him.
Nah, he black, bro. My fault, bro.
Oh my God.
It was funny.
But Ben, it's like, yes, his game is impressive. He has high basketball IQ
Impressive.
and very impressive for somebody that's 6'10", move around, move. That's pretty impressive. But what else does he? In this generation of NBA, it's a shooting type of league.
It is.
It
That's
is.
a shooting for
I
sure.
definitely agree with that.
I'm just saying,
It's horrible that you're in the NBA. You can't shoot at all. Like that is horrible.
Exactly.
But he's in the wrong system,
But-
though.
Yeah.
He's in the wrong system.
Oh, it's not the wrong system. It's
Yeah,
just
he's
him.
definitely
It's
wrong.
all
He's
him.
He's
It's
a
really
fast
all on
break.
him.
He's a fast break player, and they don't do that in Philadelphia.
Philly's still kind of
They don't
okay.
get on
They're
the
kind
break.
of sort of more of a half court team because of Tobias and Al Horford, but they can still get on the break. Like that's how Ben thrives, and that's how he makes his effect. But it's just the thing is, I see him in playoff situations just put up triple singles because why? They sag up off him in the top, and he's not gonna move. He's not gonna cut. He's just gonna sit there, just wait for the
Were
ball.
you funny?
And that clouds up the offense at the end of the day.
I'll give you
If you
that.
don't have a jump shot, then how you gonna help the team?
I'll give you that.
I give him man 3 years. And
It should've been
your
this
opinion's
year.
gonna change.
He's been in the league a little bit too. He's been playing basketball too long to not have a shot. Forget being in the league. He's been playing basketball too long to not have a shot.
Exactly. And I saw him pull up for jumpers in like his high school mixtape, his old Mount Verde mixtape.
Yeah.
Like he's able to shoot, but for some reason he just don't do it. And I do not know why. I have no idea
They
why.
get to the league and they get scared, like Markel.
Hey,
My fault. He not even. My fault.
I am on the way.
I'm done
Hey,
shooting
Mark
shot.
Hooper, bro.
Hey, bro.
He broke his shoulder out of nowhere. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You gotta put my boy Marquette.
I think they be beating up the rookies.
I think,
That's just
call me crazy, but I think when it's all said and done, Markel might have a better career than Ben.
All right, relax. Next subject.
Not?
No.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was that 76ers curse.
Yeah.
The 76ers are cursed, bro. Have you realized when Joel Embiid got there, he didn't play till like what?
Year
his
two.
Year
He
two.
played till year two.
Ben Simmons got hurt when he got there, and Markel. It's a curse, bro.
Where every top draft pick there, you have
They
some type of injury.
they get hurt, bro. It's a curse. And
I see it.
Folks, he got it the worst. So.
I see it. I
Zaire
see
Smith
it.
broke his hand.
Exactly. Come on, it's
He's
a
a trade
curse.
pick.
Shoot. Come on.
But with that being said, once we get to commercial break, well, come
That'll
back
be
from commercial break
another
rather,
one.
we will touch on our rapid fire. So hold tight. We will see y'all in a sec. And welcome back, everybody, to Out of Bounds. Now we're in the rapid fire section of the show. And first off, I'm gonna start with my boy Blake. What's your rapid fire question for
Yes,
tonight?
sir. Yes, sir. Hey, my rapid fire question is: who will take the final playoff spot in the West? Memphis, New Orleans, Sacramento, or Portland? I'm gonna say Portland. You can't forget about Dame Dollar. You know, you got the boys out there in Oregon. They out there hungry, man. You got C.J. McCollum. Melo got something to prove, man. It's too much out there for them to make the playoffs.
I'm going for Melo. He need to ring.
Right now, Memphis is
I don't think
great.
that's gonna
You know, they
happen.
got Ja.
Well, look, it's
but
going to. So
I don't
stay
know.
over there.
Ja, you ain't playoff ready yet, brother. New Orleans, you know, they got Zion. They got everybody there finally, but they're still learning the team. And then Sacramento, no.
Hey, it'll be nice to watch the Pelicans in the playoffs. Who number one in the West right now?
The Lakers.
Ooh, Zion and
LeBron versus
LeBron.
LeBron.
I think LeBron versus Dame Dollar. That's gonna
Yes,
be
yes.
greatest,
I
greatest
agree.
playoff series.
I'm all for that.
But who's go- but
It's a repetitive exit at that point. Like we already know.
But-
one's
but-
gonna be
but-
eliminated, they can show up.
but more camera time. Like everybody wants to see Zion versus LeBron in the playoff match. Come on, bro. Come on. LeBron.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds
But
good.
Dame Dollar is the playoff killer.
Yeah, we know. Duh, we all
Drops
know that.
Mike.
He's the
All right, Tia, what you got for us?
Okay, so mine is LeBron said if the coronavirus fears influence fans not to come to the games, then he wouldn't play. What would you do in a player's shoes if this actually happens? Well, first of all, even if I'm not a player, if this is like pretty serious, the coronavirus, I wouldn't play. I honestly would even like not even be comfortable with the whole team's playing, like just for safety reasons, like for everybody. But no, I wouldn't play either. If the
Hey.
fans stop coming, just like he said, like what would he play for if the fans stop coming? So
It's like
I'm not coming.
Like the NBA lockdown. What is it?
I don't know what the heck that's going
World.
to turn to if stuff gets worse. I mean, that'd be interesting.
yeah.
Oh, and everybody on the Tiger Walk, wash y'all hands, please.
Germex.
This virus is
Please.
serious. It's serious. People.
It
dying.
could spread like that, just in the air. So.
Rice canceled class this week because of it.
I heard
Yes.
about that. I heard.
I think
But
Rice
then,
OD.
then they said, well, this doesn't involve TSU, so y'all will be
Man.
okay. We'll keep y'all updated,
They
like
across the street.
literally,
You know, it's okay.
literally.
All right, but Lance, what you got for us, man?
My rapid fire question is: who is your dream pick for your NFL team for your in the NFL draft? Well, the Texans are very bad at. Our secondary is very bad, so my dream pick would be Jeff Okudah, cornerback.
We get
Akuda.
who he's a, yeah.
Okudah.
Yeah, there we go.
Cornerback from Ohio State. He's the best cornerback coming out the 2020 NFL draft, and he's projected to go top 5. So that says a lot about him. He's 6'1", 200 pounds. He ran a 4.5 40. Not too fast, but it's fast enough.
He had
And
the
has
best
good
combine.
size. He has good size and speed. He had 35 tackles last season and 3 interceptions. He's the best cornerback coming out this draft, and I feel like he'll be a good pick for our Texans. We need a cornerback. I can't remember the last time the Texans had a good cornerback, and we're horrible at secondary. Our secondary is just horrible. Like we need somebody in that back there.
I'm sure y'all gonna find somebody though. It's a talented pool for corners this year, so
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
y'all can grab somebody.
But you know, dreamers keep dreaming because the Texans ain't getting
Who's your
Who
team again?
Pittsburgh finna get?
Who's your team again?
the Pittsburgh Steelers, man.
The Roughnecks are better than the Steelers.
Wow.
Wow.
Can you do a camera? When I s-
Wow.
The Houston Roughnecks are better than the Steelers. I said it. Yep.
I think it's time for you to leave the room.
Wow.
He said Boo Boo worse than Cam Phillips. Lord.
Wow.
PJ Walker. Who was the Steelers starting quarterback?
Duck Hodges, Mason Rudolph. Shoot, he better than both of them. He's
PJ
still
Walker
better
is
than
most definitely better. But I want you to argue. I want you to argue. I want you to argue. I want you to argue.
First of all, you got my team messed up. Real talk. We got the most rings in the NFL history, dog. How many the Texans got?
Oh.
Crickets.
Hold
I
on.
just broke the Camelback.
Hold on. The Steelers been in the league for like 100 years.
Come on,
So
bro.
y'all
Relax.
should have like more. Y'all should have more than everybody. Y'all been in the league for like 100 years.
I mean, if you want to be technical, the first team to win was the Packers, and they're absolute trash. But anyway, that's
Guys,
another
guys,
subject.
Wait a minute.
Guys,
Don't even get me involved in this. You ain't have to bring up the Packers like that. No, they're not.
The Packers are
Anyway,
The Packers are not trash.
She can't name a
What the
receiver for
fuck?
the Packers. Quit playing with me, bro.
You can't
Name one receiver besides what's his name? Adams, Devontae Adams. Name another one. I'm waiting.
Get out of my face.
Yeah, all right.
Hold on.
Blueface, baby.
I do know.
Hey,
We gotta move forward.
We gotta move forward. We gotta move forward. We gotta move forward.
If we have more time on the show, we'll break down. the
I
wide
just don't
receivers.
get why y'all tried to come at me like that.
Hey, tell them about A-Rod. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Will.
But finally, for my rapid fire
Steelers
question, I
Suck
got.
now. It's on your team. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Go ahead.
So for my rapid fire question, I have Kenny Atkinson out as the Nets head coach. Is Katie and Kyrie the ones to blame for this? And I say no, because from the way reports are coming out, it seemed like it was a distaste from both sides. Like Kenny, he's a developmental coach, and his mindset coming in the Nets job, he wasn't ready to coach two superstars. Like he wanted to coach young guys and pretty much just get their talent level up and pretty much work with them. But the thing with Katie and Kyrie is they didn't want him as a coach either. And Kyrie's candidates to replace him is either Ty Lue, Mark Jackson. This is a good one. Greg Popovich. I don't think he's leaving San Antonio. That's something that the media made.
Hey, my front runner would be Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson
definitely.
is a great coach, believe it or not. So
Oh yeah, that could really, really work for him. But pretty much the whole situation, it's just pretty much where two sides don't work out. It's not necessarily one forcing the other out. People saying, "Oh, Kyrie's the main one that blamed him because he didn't say the Earth was flat." No, that whole thing wasn't true. I don't think.
the earth is flat.
It's really when two sides just don't work out, and that's how it is in sports, and it's something that's regular and natural. So I feel like there's no blame on either side on that note.
Yeah, hey man, I said this when we was out there. We're gonna let everybody get their shine this year. But when my boy KD come back, he's coming for everybody here for sure.
Trash.
So
They beat Milwaukee.
easily.
They beat Miami.
Easily.
Miami
Hold on,
trash.
Number 4 in the East.
Number 4 in the East. Did you number 4?
That's the
Y'all
East is
just
not
saw-
that bad this year,
So,
though.
so technically, y'all
The
would be
East is
like
not
the
that bad.
7th seed in the West.
There's 5 teams
Hey, hold
in the East.
on, hold
There's
on.
5 teams in the East
Hold on,
projected to
hold
win
on.
50 games.
Hold on, let me ask you this. KD fully healthy. Who's better, KD or Giannis?
I would still go with KD. I can't even argue with that. It's
Boy, I was about to walk up out of here.
But Giannis in 2 years, though? Giannis in 2 years, though? If you get that jumper?
I'm gonna catch y'all next week. Man.
Yeah, you tripping. Hey, no, listen.
But no, real talk, though. I feel like if Giannis really get his 3-ball consistent or his mid-range, he has a chance to be better than KD. He has a chance of being better. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're,
well,
already,
KD
they're already calling him next Shaq with no jumper or quote-unquote
Yeah, for
no
sure.
skill.
Yeah, when KD like 40, yeah.
I mean, he's more dominant. He's more dominant than KD. KD doesn't have that dominant.
He's dominant on the scoring end.
Personality badge, you know what I'm saying? But
He's a dominant scorer.
you can't control him on the court.
KD's probably the best scorer we ever seen ever.
Yeah.
Dude is 7 foot and scoring like he's 6'2". Come on, bro.
But shoot, Giannis darn near 7'2", and imagine if he get a jump shot with him.
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna be out of this world, but he ain't got it yet. So until then, and what's crazy, players don't develop jump shots. I don't know what is so hard about it, but players just don't develop jump shots.
They just big for no reason, bro. You know, if I was 6'5", I'd be the coldest player too. You know what I'm saying?
Lord, you sound like Harden right now. If I was 7 foot, I would just run and dunk. Man.
That's all Giannis does. Man.
Yeah, that was
That's
fun.
all he do.
No,
That's all he do.
so you think Giannis has no skill though?
Trash. No, I'm just. All right, I'm just being retarded right now. But
I know.
If you say that about Giannis, you can't say that about Zion.
no, Zion's trash.
Interesting.
Come on, say Zion trash.
Let me close the show before we get into a bloodbath over here. So, like I said, this has been an episode of Out of Bounds. I'm here joined with my co-host.
Your boy Blake Hutch, man. Follow me on the gram at Blake Hutch.
Yes, sir.
It's the leading lady, Tia J.
It's your boy Lance with the chance. Follow me on IG, Lance_Bled. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all do it for sure.
Hey, y'all better hit them falls too. We don't put them tags up there for a reason, dang it. But this is Wilson Cheney, aka Truly Humble, and I will catch y'all next time.